Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Tuesday. So for today's workout, we're going to be doing a beginner's workout, but that doesn't mean for you, those of you that are advanced, that you can't follow along, because you can make it as hard or as easy as you want. I'm just going to be going through beginner settings, and we're going to be working our shoulders today, okay? So for today's workout, you're going to need your BodyBoss, your handles, and your bands, which are still in my bag here. So go ahead, let's make sure you guys get everything together. And I'm gonna be using probably one set of bands today, just because it's for beginners, and probably even if for an advanced workout, I'd probably use one set of bands. But feel free, for those of you that are advanced, go ahead and add 2 bands today. All right, so we have a set of bands, our handles, and our BodyBoss. So for today's exercises, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be doing shoulder press with the handles. We're going to be doing side lateral raises. We're going to be doing side lateral raises, front raises, and then we're going to be doing bent over rear delt raises to really target the back of our shoulders. And then we're going to do bicep curl presses, and then we're going to be doing pops to handles to chin, okay? So we're going to be getting a little quicker motion there, getting our heart rate up, and that's going to be our finisher for today, okay? So we are going to do, okay, for those of you just joining us, we're doing a beginner's workout. So go ahead, grab your bands. We are going to go ahead and put them in. Try setting 12. I'm going to go ahead and put mine in setting 13. I feel more comfortable with setting 13, so. But if that's too difficult, go ahead and put it in setting 12. And if 12 is too difficult, go ahead and just clip it to 1. So, all right, now remember, we're going to be lifting our handles up above our heads. So we want to make sure that it is a good resistance where we feel comfortable lifting it up over our heads here, okay? So it's a shoulder press. We're pressing it up over our head. So I hope most of you got your bands together. I'm going to show you what settings mine is. So as you can see, I put mine in setting 13. I put it through, wrong side. I put it through 1, clip to 3. Okay, through 1, clip to 3. That's setting 13. If that's still too difficult, if you tried to put it up over your head and it was just too much, you don't think you could get 10 reps in, go ahead and put it into setting 12. So through 1, we're going to get 2 going, clip to 2. As easy as that, okay? All right, guys. Grab your handles. I'm going to scoot my BodyBoss back for you. All right. We're going to do 10 reps in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. So go ahead and grab a drink. So I don't know if you noticed, when I do my presses, my bands are on the inside of my arms. So they're on the inside right here. They're not on the opposite side. They're on the inside. Okay? So make sure you have your bands on the inside of your arms. So another thing I wanted to stress is when you do these, make sure that you're keeping your core nice and tight to stabilize not only your core, but your back. Keep your back safe. And also have a slight bend to your knees, okay? So we're not squatting, we're just having a nice slight bend. We're not straightening them, okay? Nice slight bend. All right, in 3, 2, 1, we have 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, make sure you're breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Way to go, guys. All right. Grab another drink. And we have one more round of that, one more set. All right. We're going to get started in about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 reps, guys. Slight bend to the knees. Keep your core nice and tight. Remember, keep your bands on the inside of your arms. And don't forget to breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way to go, guys. Awesome work. All right. So next movement is side lateral raises, okay? So I'm going to keep my bands in setting 13 because when I do side lateral raises, I like to cross my bands, okay? So they're crisscrossed in front of me here, and that gives me more range of motion of resistance because if I were to keep my band like this, I don't start getting resistance till I hit this point right here. But when I have them crossed, I hit resistance right away, right here, okay? So if we want to make sure that we're hitting resistance the whole time, we're going to cross our bands. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10, and we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. All right, so for these, we're doing the same stance. We're keeping our feet shoulder width apart, slight bend to the knees, keeping our core nice and tight. All right, and the band is on the inside of you, so it's like it's going to be in front. It's not going to be behind you. It's going to be in front of you. So let's go ahead and get started in about 10, 15 seconds. Grab a drink. Adjust your bands as needed. If you need to, if you're trying setting 13, I'm really feeling it. So if 13 is too hard, go ahead and loosen it. That's okay. Go ahead and put it in setting 12 or just clip it to 1. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job, guys. All right, grab a drink. All right, guys, we only have one more set of these. So let's make it our best set. Again, remember to keep that core nice and tight to stabilize your core and your back. And then also slight bend to the knees. Really focus on squeezing those shoulders. So we're trying to hit our shoulders on this. And one of the ways to really target the shoulders instead of the delts, because you might feel it, you might feel it in your traps up here. You want to feel it in your delts. But if you feel it in your traps more than your delts, you need to focus more on feeling it in your delts. So focus on really targeting that shoulder. All right, guys, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Way to go, guys. Awesome work. All right, so our next exercise is front raises. So we're going to be doing the same positioning. We're going to keep that core nice and tight. So really, you have to think about it. All of these exercises that we're doing today, we are also working our core because we're thinking about keeping it nice and tight during all our movements. All right, so you're focusing on not only hitting the shoulders, but your core is what's stabilizing your body. So you need to make sure that you're really focusing on keeping that core nice and tight while also doing your movements, okay? All right. For front raises, I like to cross my bands as well. So we're going to keep those bands crossed. I have my bands still in setting 13. Majority of my workout will be setting 13. So, but you may need to adjust it as needed. So you may need to put it in setting 12 or just try setting 1. So with front raises, again, that same stance that I was just talking about, but we're going to be lifting up to the front, okay? Nice and controlled movements. We really don't want to hurt ourselves. If we go quick movements on this, you could really, your shoulders are, they're kind of fragile areas. We want to build that muscle up. There's lots of intricate little muscles in your shoulders and tendons and ligaments. So we really want to make sure that we're strengthening the right muscles around that and to protect those ligaments and tendons and everything else. So protect your rotator cuff. So make sure that you're really focusing on doing slow, controlled movements. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1. We have 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. All right, so we have 2 more sets just like that. Grab a drink, adjust your bands, shake your arms out if you need to. All right, guys. So another way for front raises to make it a little bit, if you don't want to necessarily adjust your bands, go ahead and stand on the back end of your base. So farther away from where your bands are clipped in, because the resistance won't start to hit you till about right here. So you're really getting resistance on that range of motion there. Just the from here, from this point to this point, okay? Whereas if you were to stand on the front of your base, this would make it a little more difficult because the resistance starts to hit right here. So you're going to feel the resistance from this point all the way up to this point. All right, so I'm going to stand on the front of my base, but if that's too difficult for you, go ahead and stand on the back of your base. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Way to go, guys. All right, we have one more round of that, one more set. Grab a drink, and then we're gonna get started here in about 15 seconds. So shake those arms out if you need to. Stretch them out, I guess. I'm gonna get ready for my next set here. I'm gonna stand on the front of my base. Again, if you need to, stand on the back of your base. Get started in 3, 2, 1. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way to go, guys. All right. Shake those arms out. So we're halfway through our workout. We still have bent over rear delts, okay? Targeting that rear delt muscle. And then we're gonna be doing bicep curl to press, okay? So we're gonna be pressing from this angle here where our palms are gonna be facing us, okay? So it's gonna get hit a little different muscles in our shoulders. And then we are gonna go ahead and do our pop handles to chins, okay? So my bands are still on setting 13. They've been in setting 13 the whole time, and I plan to keep it there, I think probably the rest of the workout, depending on how I'm feeling, okay? So that's one of the nice things about today's workout is there's really not too much adjusting that you have to do, and you're still able to do all these exercises, all with the same setting. So there's less time, there's less breaks, there's less time in between sets, and you're able to be more efficient with your workout. So those are some of the pluses of having your bands in the same setting the entire time. So let's go ahead, let's get started. We're doing bent over rear delts. So as you can see, I crossed my bands again. I'm gonna be standing on the front of my base. My feet are gonna be right next to the hooks there, that number 1 there, that setting 1, okay? And we're gonna be bent over like this. We're gonna let our bands hang out in front of us, and we're gonna rear delt raise, okay? And we're gonna keep we're gonna try and keep our hands in line with our shoulders, just like that, okay? We're not gonna let it go back. We're not gonna let it go front. We're just gonna go right to the side, okay? So let's get started. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10 in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go, guys. Awesome work. Grab a drink, shake out those arms. I know this is, for beginners, this may seem like a tough workout, but you're getting better. So you're pushing yourself to the max. This is what we want, okay? So you're gonna get better, and then eventually you're gonna get to that intermediate stage, and then even that advanced stage. You just gotta keep with it, okay? Everyone starts somewhere. So don't get discouraged if you beginners think this is difficult. That's okay. You gotta adjust your bands to your personal preference, and you also just have to keep doing it. You have to keep pushing yourself. That's how you get better. So let's go ahead, start with our second set here. Again, my feet are right next to my setting 1. I'm bent over. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way to go, guys. All right. Shake those arms out. Way to go, guys. All right. Now, we have one more round of that. Grab a drink. Adjust your bands as needed. Again, I didn't change my bands up. I'm keeping it in setting 13. But if you need to, go ahead and adjust now. We still have 2 more exercises after this. So, all right, guys. We're going to get started in about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, guys. 10. Woo, way to go. All right, so we hit our shoulders doing our shoulder presses here, and that hit pretty much our whole shoulder. And then we did some side lateral raises, which hit our medial delt, so the middle delt. We hit front raise, which hit our anterior delt in the front here. And then we just did our bent over rear delt raises, so that hit our rear delts. We've hit all the parts of our delt, all the parts of our shoulder. So your shoulders should be burning right now. They should be fatigued. But we're going to finish strong with our bicep curl presses. So this is going to hit more anterior delt, but it's also going to hit your whole shoulder, to be completely honest. Because when we do these, we're going to go ahead and we're bicep curling. Okay? We're going to curl to this point here, and then we're going to be lifting up. And our hands, our palms are going to be facing us. So it's going to be different from when our bands are on the inside of our arms. They're going to be on the outside of our arms, but our palms are going to be facing us, okay? So make sure to take things nice and controlled movements here, okay? All right, guys, let's get started. We have 3 sets of 10. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way to go, guys. So I don't know if you can tell, you kind of felt that almost in your chest too. So it almost like got this muscle right in the front, your pec almost. So as you can see, these movements and how you position your hands and how you do the exercises, it can all hit a different muscle in the same body group, okay? You have multiple muscles in your shoulders, multiple in your legs, multiple in your core. You have multiple in your back. So you need to make sure that you're focusing on doing the proper technique and the proper form on each of these exercises so that you can hit these different muscles and really make sure that one's not lacking more so than others, okay? All right, guys. Let's get started on our second set. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Way to go, guys. All right, grab a drink. You guys are doing awesome. Keep pushing yourselves. We're almost finished with today's workout. So let's finish strong. Let's do our best. And let's get better, okay? So we have one more set of our bicep curl presses. And then we're going to go right into our pop handle to chins. So with the pop handle to chins, I'll explain that as we get there, actually. I'm not going to go into detail right yet. So let's finish this last set here. All right, guys. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, way to go. So I don't know if you noticed, but from my first set to my last set of those, my first set, I was really trying to show you that you do a bicep curl and then a shoulder press. By the last set, I was doing a fluidity of a movement there. It was fluid. So I was making it one motion. Okay? That's what I wanted to kind of reiterate to you, I guess, is because a lot of these exercises you can combine, okay? So like we just did a bicep curl, which we normally just do bicep curls, but we did it with a shoulder press and we made it its own movement. And we hit multiple different muscles in our arms to our shoulders, and even our chest. So I wanted to just show you that you can separate them by doing just a bicep and then press, or you can make it a fluid movement. Okay? All right. All right, guys, so we have our pop handled chins. So I like to cross my bands on these. And for these, I like to stand in the middle of my base. And my feet are almost to the number 3. They're almost to the third, where our bands are, my bands at least, are clipped in. So the third clip, okay? For these, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kind of do a half squat, okay? So just try a half squat. All right, that's what we're gonna do, except we're gonna go popping, bringing our handles almost to our chin, okay? So pop, 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 all right? So for these, yes, it's quick movements, but we have to make sure that these movements are controlled. So they're quick and controlled. So if you need to, slow down. If you're not there yet, make sure you hit the movement and you do a little squat and you do it nice and slow, okay? I don't want you hurting yourself. So that's why you have to make sure that if you're gonna be quick, like I'm going to be on this exercise, you have to make sure that you're controlled. You're hitting the movement and you're tight. You're not gonna let something pull or something. Not gonna be jello arms, okay? You gotta really be controlled. So let's go ahead, let's get started in about 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way to go, guys. All right, so we're gonna only give it about 10 to 15 seconds, and then we're gonna get started into our second set, 10 to 15 seconds into our third, okay? We have about 8 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. All right. About 10 seconds. I want to keep these up the pace up so that you get your cardiovascular effects of the exercise too. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Way to go, guys. All right, so I hope you guys liked today's workout. It was a beginner's workout, but I'm probably considered it advanced, and I still thought it was difficult. So it just depends on how you clip those bands in. You can make beginners workouts challenging. Just as the advanced workouts, you can make them beginner workouts. It's all in how you clip in your bands and how many sets and how many reps you do, okay? So I want you guys to continue to work out. You guys are doing great. And thank you guys again so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I had a fun fact for everyone today. So did you guys know that we've been doing these live classes since January 28th? Isn't that crazy? January 28th was our first live class on Kickstarter Live. So thank you guys for continuing to watch me and support me on your guys' journey, really, on getting stronger and getting better. It's awesome. You guys are my loyal body bosses. No problem, Gloria. Gloria says thank you. So I will see you guys on Saturday. Now make sure you're looking for updates. There's going to be some scheduling changes. They're going to be adjusting schedules. We're actually going to start trying to get it more on our own website rather than Kickstarter Live. So make sure you continue to look at those updates and just keep on the lookout for them, okay? Thank you again. Do you guys have any questions? Because now's your time to ask. If not, go ahead and email me. Email customer support. So if not, well, thank you again for joining me today. So I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. So make sure you're eating healthy, drinking lots of fluids, and continuing to work out hard. Great job today, guys. See you soon.